22 points behind with just both individual medleys and the skins remaining.
Well, I certainly think this event is now wide open. Melanie Margalis, who has the fastest time of the season, broke an American record last week, decided to drop out of this race. She kind of put a time up there for everybody to beat. The great distance freestyler, takes over her position. So all of a sudden, this event is completely open. It would have been heavy favorite Melanie Margalis, and now all of a sudden, as you mentioned, a swimmer like Abbie Wood, a lot of pressure on her right now, because if New York is going to have a chance, they're going to have to nip away at the lead. The iron has now built, Bernie, here in these next two events, the 400 IM. That's it. We only have two events left before we get to the skins.
Wood and Kappas. 1-2 right now for New York. And we saw Wood. She was really good going out in the 100 IM, but she was caught by Margalis about halfway through during the breaststroke leg.
Commonwealth finalist back in 18. She started swimming when she was 10 years old from Buxton, England. Now 21.
And you'd expect Flickener to be in this spot, wouldn't you?
Yeah, Flickener's certainly going to have a great fly, and she also has a very good freestyle. Weak in the breaststroke. Got great underwater, so she should kind of hang in there in the backstroke as well. Wood's best stroke is freestyle. Flickener's so good on her back. And those underwater dolphin kicks, which have really become that fifth stroke, change the dynamics of the sport more dramatically than anything else, in my opinion.
Abbie Wood, second in the 200 IM in both of her matches, second in the 400 IM. But she's got to deal with the Iron Lady at the bottom in lane number 1, and Katinka Hosu, patient in her approach. She's climbed herself right back into the picture here on the backstroke leg.
You know, Hosu she's been up and down, and again, that's a lot of different factors, Bernie. Certainly mentally, emotionally, as I mentioned earlier, trying to do so much here in Hungary for her home country and the league itself, and physically, how much does that take away from her physically? You know, she does not swim well in a certain event, and then she'll come back and win an event.
Yeah, it goes without saying, we wouldn't be here doing ISL 2020 if it wasn't for Budapest, Hungary, Katinka Hosu welcoming us in and building this Budapest bubble for us for 6 great weeks of swimming. Look at Wood.
Look at Wood. Look at Wood. Look at that. Body length now on the field and looking great going out there. That 50 alone was 36.7, about 2 seconds faster than Flickener. Really moving on, and Hosu at the very bottom has now dropped to 4th, and Anderson has moved up as well.
Abbie Wood already has a lifetime best. What is she going to do for an encore? Will she get her first ISL win?
It sure looks like it. First in history, she's going to have 3:26 flat. She's going to have a 3-second lead on the field. Wow. Nobody's catching Abbie Wood. And the 21-year-old from Buxton, England, is having a day of a lifetime. Wow.
Think she's enjoying ISL 2020.
4:28.1 is the best she's ever been, and that was last weekend. So she goes her best time last weekend, certainly on track to do it again. She comes home in 31, she'll break it again. And that split right there, 31.6.
Yeah, Flickener's got eyes to track her down, but a full body length lead for Abbie Wood. Oh no! Here comes Flickener. Can Wood hold her off? New York! Wood with her first ISL win. lifetime best.
What a swim for this young lady, and what a swim for the New York Breakers when they desperately needed it. They finished first in 6. They were 4th and 7, and they gave up the jackpot points. So Goldcup, who was 7th, gave up the jackpot points to Wood. What a charge, though, for Flickener. What a swim for Flickener. She was 30.4 coming home. Actually, she was 28 plus coming home. 58 her last 100, Flickener was. But this was all about Abbie Wood in the end. Nice breaststroke leg for her. After the 200 mark, Bernie, she was 2nd at the 200, and then she led the rest of the way. And a lot of it was that breaststroke.
And the Olympic champion in this event falls to 4th. Man, we have the competition here in Budapest indeed. Abbie Wood gets the win for the New York Breakers. Now within 12 points of iron, surging here once again.